Hello, it's Justin, and this video is about 10 daily habits to maximize your productivity. We all want to be productive, we all want to get things done and strive towards our goals and whatever we want to achieve, and that's very important because every single day counts and every single day adds up to where you want to get in life. And in order to climb a mountain, every single step counts. It takes all those little steps added up together to get you on top of a mountain, and that applies to your goals as well. Every single day, every single thing you do, all the steps will add up and get you towards where you want to go. So it's important to think about the daily things that will get you there. So the first daily habit that will maximize your productivity is to wake up early, and especially to wake up at the same time every day. And there's a lot of scientific research that has shown that waking up at the same time as well as going to sleep at the same time is very beneficial to your sleeping cycle, and you'll just be healthier and more lively and productive because of that health benefit of having a stable sleep cycle. But also waking up early, especially at like 5 a.m. or even 6 a.m., you have so much time to yourself because most people are not awake during that time, and you have all that time to really get your day started and get things done in advance, and it will set up your day to be productive. And what you do in the morning will decide how your day goes because it sets the tone for the day. Moreover, you are more productive in the morning, and that is based on science because after you wake up, your brain functions better, your body functions better, and it's just science. Assuming you got a normal amount of sleep, your brain and body will just function better in the morning. So you want to be most productive during those mornings and take advantage of that, especially when everyone else is just still sleeping. So do wake up early. And the second daily habit is tied to the first daily habit, and it's to have a morning routine. Because if you wake up early and just stay in bed and look at your phone, your whole morning and productivity will be wasted. All that high functioning energy that you have because after you wake up, you just or your brain and body are higher functioning. All of that will be wasted if you just spend your time on your phone in bed after you wake up. So it's not good to do that. So the solution to that is to have a morning routine. Now, everyone has a different morning routine to get their day going. I'll just share mine. Mine is first to just get out of bed, and I have my phone completely away from me when I wake up. So when my alarm goes off, I have to walk all the way across the room to get it. So I'm out of bed, and I won't waste time scrolling through my phone in bed. And after that, I'll work out, and then I'll eat a big breakfast because after you work out, that is when your body absorbs the most nutrition. So it's important to eat a big breakfast after you work out, and that's what I do. Also, I take a cold shower after I eat, and there's a lot of health benefits that are scientifically proven with cold showers. It improves your blood circulation, it helps your muscles heal a lot faster. It also wakes you up a lot better than coffee, actually. I actually don't drink coffee, so I can't tell you for sure, but I know other people who have drank coffee before, and then they started doing cold showers, and they no longer need to drink coffee because the cold showers wake them up. There's a range of benefits. There's a Dutch guy, I think, forgot his name, but people call him the Iceman, and he talks about all the health benefits of cold showers. If I find him, I'll link him in the description below. But really, there's so many benefits to cold showers. It improves blood circulation as well, in addition to everything else I said. But basically, there's a lot of health benefits, and it wakes you up. So the third daily habit to maximize productivity is to keep your phone off or on airplane mode for most of the day, especially in the morning. And I would say don't even check your phone until noon. Like, you can use your phone as an alarm, maybe listen to music on your way to work or taking a walk, but don't check notifications and don't check your phone until noon. And the way to do this is just have it off or on airplane mode until noon. And that's important because, yes, phones are very useful in the 21st century. They're kind of essential to living life in the 21st century, but they can also be extremely distracting because when you're bombarded with notifications and messages, that's just going to pull you away from real life and put you on your phone. And once you're on your phone, you have a tendency to stay on your phone because a lot of apps on your phone are designed to keep your attention and keep you on those apps. So even if you're just replying to a DM on Instagram, you might click on that profile and start stalking people on Instagram and scrolling through your explore page and start just waste a lot of time on Instagram. Or same applies to Facebook. When you reply to messages on Facebook, it tends to draw you in and you'll start scrolling through your feed. And there's so many apps that are designed to just draw you away and keep you there so that you end up wasting a lot of your time on your phone. Even just checking messages and emails, it's kind of wasteful to check it all the time. So I would recommend just batching your phone activity together to maybe 3 times a day. I check it about around 12 p.m., around 4 p.m., and around 8 p.m. And for the rest of the time, I mostly keep it on airplane mode. And that's because it blocks out distractions and allows me to focus on whatever I'm working on. And it also allows me to really live more presently in the real life. And this is a general rule. Of course, if I'm out and about and I'm with friends and I need to be contacted, I'll have my phone on. And if I have something scheduled and there might be a change to schedule, I'll just have my phone on because I need to be contacted. But for the most part, especially if you have a schedule for, if you scheduled your day and you want to be very productive that day, keep your phone off or on airplane mode because the notifications and distractions will pull you away and it'll distract you and you won't be able to focus as much. So the fourth daily habit to maximize productivity is to have a to-do list. And that's very important because if you don't know what you want to accomplish during that day, most likely you won't accomplish it. It doesn't matter how talented you are or how smart you are. If you don't know what you want to do, you're not going to end up doing much. So always have a to-do list every single day and set your goals in the evening before that day so that when you do wake up, you know what you want to try to accomplish. And that is very essential to having a productive day because if you don't know what you want to do, you're not going to do much and you won't be productive. But the number 5 daily habit is also similar, but it's a little different. It's a lot of people talk about to-do lists and it's kind of cliched, but it's essential, so I'm still going to include it. But number 5 is having a not to-do list because not a lot of people talk about having a not to-do list because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of success isn't just about addition. It's also about subtracting the unnecessary things in life that take away your time or take away your energy. And to give you an example, a not to-do list would be like not checking your phone until 12 p.m., not eating junk food or not snacking because it's bad for your health. And anything that's doesn't add value to your life, you can just take it away and have a not to-do list because it'll take away your time and your energy. And another example would be not watching stupid stuff online or onto the internet. You know what I'm talking about, but a lot of things online and on the internet are not going to help you and don't really create real value for you in your life. So just get away and have a not to-do list and get away with things that are unnecessary for you or doesn't make you happy or are just stupid and not worth your time. So the next daily habit is to reflect on your goals and think about what you're doing and how it will get you there. Because it's one thing to be efficient and to get things done, but it's another to get things done that will get you to where you want to be. Because you can be very, very productive, but if it has nothing to do with where you want to be 5 years from now, or a year from now, or whatever, then you're not going to live a very successful life. Because if you don't know where you want to get in life, and you don't know what you want to be in life, you won't get there. You can be the best pilot in the world, but if you don't know where you're going, you won't get there. So you should think about what you want in life, and have not just daily goals, but also yearly goals and life goals, and reflect on what you're doing so that you could make sure that what you're doing will help you get to those goals. And that's also part of not just productivity, but effectiveness. Because yes, you can be productive, but is that productivity leading you somewhere? And that's important to think about. You always want your productivity to lead you to where you want to be. You don't want your productivity to just be busy work. So the next daily the next daily habit is kind of obvious, is to exercise and work out, and that increases productivity because you're just healthier and you have more energy. Obviously, rest days are important if you're doing intense workouts, but for the most part, I try to exercise or work out on most days of the week. So I exercise or work out 5 or 6 days a week, and I take 1 or 2 rest days a week. If you're just starting, maybe exercise and work out 4 days a week and kind of build up from there. But it's always important to have at least 1 rest day a week, especially if you're doing weight training, because you need your muscles to heal and to grow, or else it actually can be counterproductive. And not only will you be healthier, but it'll affect other things you're doing in your life, and it'll affect other things, how efficient you are during the day, because you'll have more energy when you're healthier and when you work out. Number 8, daily habit. It's kind of obvious too, but it's to read. And reading is important because it builds up your knowledge and it exercises your brain. Just like working out is exercising your body, reading is exercising your brain. And if you don't use your brain the synapses in your brain aren't going to be exercised, and they're going to atrophy, and your brain won't be as high functioning as it could be. So reading is to your brain what working out is to your body. So that's why it's very important to read. But not only that, it also builds up your knowledge, which could be useful to you in many other areas in your life. And it also teaches you how to think. It gives you ideas. It boosts your creativity. It opens up new ways of thinking and new ways of looking at life, and your imagination will expand. So number 9 daily habit, it's kind of similar, but it's to stimulate your mind. So yes, reading stimulates your mind, but you could also stimulate your mind in different ways. And that could be learning a language or learning several languages, which I do on Duolingo, or doing mind training games. And this works to maximize your productivity because it increases the capability of your brain, and it increases how well your brain functions. So it doesn't even take a lot of time to spend 10 or 20 minutes on Duolingo, or to spend 10 or 20 minutes on whatever mind training game you want. But basically the goal is to improve how well your brain functions, so that your potential of getting stuff done and achieving things gets expanded because you have higher brain power. And the last and 10th daily habit that will maximize your productivity is to be intentional with who you spend your time with. Emotions are contagious, and there's a saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And there's a bit of truth to that. obviously someone has to set the standard, and if you have a very strong personality and frame, that will make a difference, and you will influence others, and you'll also, if they're toxic, you'll reduce how they will affect you. But even then, no matter how strong your personality is and no matter how strong your frame is, we are social creatures and we register how other people are feeling. So even if you have a very strong personality, you will still be affected by how other people are feeling, how other people are behaving, and that can rub off on you. So you want to avoid negative and toxic people who drain you. And that is so important, because people who are negative will make you doubt yourself and make you less motivated, and that is bad for your productivity. And people who are toxic are just bad for your happiness and bad for your mental peace and well-being. You just want to get away from those people. So that's important. You want to be productive, so you need to get away from people who drain you and drain your energy, because that reduces your productivity. And that's just half of it. The other half is to spend your time with the people who are optimistic, who are positive, who spread positivity and uplift you and who encourage you, because they boost your energy. They make you more motivated. They make you want to get more things done. And you should be spending time with them, because they are the ones who are making you happy. They are the ones who inspire you and make you want to get things done and achieve your goals. And that boosts your productivity, but it also boosts your happiness. And it's just a better way to live life. You want to be around people who are pleasant and who are encouraging and who uplift you, because that makes you happy, and that also makes you more motivated and more productive. So these are the 10 daily habits to maximize your productivity. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notifications so you get notified about new videos when they come out. Also, follow me on Instagram, where you can DM me, and follow me on Medium, where I write about the same topics I talk about on YouTube. The links for my Instagram and Medium are in the description, so check that out, and I'll see you next time.